see a couple of examples of that in this, as we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week. Here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So UCLA's offense is on the field for the first time today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open,
there he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Bruins want to pick up the tempo.
the defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. They'll move the tight end. Now the play fake. With the catch, it's Saunders.
And that's just a timing route. And if I'm a quarterback and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers,
they needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. And the Bruins are on the move. Looking for a man. It's Mayo. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. From the shotgun, the inside give. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. From the gun, running back gets to give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Sends it downfield. Reels it in down the left side. Running free. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Back to pass, it's Mayo. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Bruins will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop, and now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Creates a little space. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Just when they're looking run, now up top. It's complete to the left. Makes a stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his back in the middle. Inside the 35. Open space at the 25. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And the offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. And the Bruins racing to the line in a hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Mayo. Pucks it out of the air. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Bruins will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience, bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away, got the running back on the ground immediately.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Irish send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Let's see what he can do with it. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. To the air, it's Mayo. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Makes the catch down the right side. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's incomplete, and we'll change into the field now. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the right. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force Completion.
Wants to throw again. Bringing the heat. Hauls it in. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. New set of downs after the completion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Pulls it in, it's Barnes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. The give to the back. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Got it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Irish! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing.
He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. On target. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He's got it. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. And the Bruins want to crank the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Mayo. Got his man quickly. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The Bruins started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll throw it from the red zone. Flips it out to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive to be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station. They are up by 7 over LSU.
They'll run it from the gun.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Might be changing the route. Back to pass on second down. Looking for a deep man. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw. It's Mayo. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Saunders. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. To keep it in the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
Well, that's a really good-looking physical run. I'll tell you, when you think of Notre Dame football, too, you think of all the great coaches they've had, Eric Parsegian, Newt Rockne, Lou Holtz. Those guys would love what they're seeing right now. 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick strike complete. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They kick it away on fourth down. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They went
they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. This crowd knows when to bring it. They'll throw on 3rd and short. He's got him in the flat. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Drive will start at the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
To the air, it's Mayo. Got the quick pass. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Picked off, not the second half start they'd hoped for. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it past the marker. Still running at the 40. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the route is on. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him. Comfortable, because right now it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Looking downfield, it's Mayo. He's got him. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going.
Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Bruins are rolling down the field. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That receiver is going to think twice about running that same route again as this game goes on because he just got lit up. I'm not even sure how he held on to that ball.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. A strike downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Bruins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Makes the grab on the left. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. 4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. Back to throw. It's Mayo. He wants it all. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice. Turnover on downs.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give on the option. Find some fresh air. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Now they'll run it to the right here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. The toss sweep to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. With the catch, it's Reed. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line and brings up 4th down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away.
Number 13, on to punt it away.
Takes it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got his man downfield. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. They're working that left side. At the 40, there he goes. Sprinting away. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bruins. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Notre Dame has the ball and
be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one, and David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back.
Turning it on. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Boom. Complete to the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Here's the pressure. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. Makes the grab. Powers through. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking to pass. It's Mayo. Got him downfield. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. He'll keep it himself. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football.
There he goes. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. And the Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the timing just a hair off.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. On the move at the 30. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Back to throw, it's Mayo. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the grab. Breaks the tackle. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. And the Bruins headed quickly to the line. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Got room to work. Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Defense storming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin. And you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble.
Going for it all. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To throw, it's Mayo. Grabbed on the outside, it's Saunders. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Here's a throw downfield late. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if it's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right at the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Looking downfield, it's Mayo. He's taking a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today. Trying to get the edge on the left. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And they're going to try to convert on 4th down. 1 for 2 so far today.
Music no. Music no.
Trying to keep this drive alive. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. They get